The experience of leadership, there are certain experiences you're not going to get from following. In following, there are certain things you are not going to experience being in the front. There's a particular thing from traveling behind someone, figuratively or literally, learning from their example. There's a certain security in that, but there's also a certain restriction as well. Because you have to follow another, you are restricting yourself to do things the way they know how to do it or the way that they feel comfortable. And there is a lesson to learn within that restriction. Every experience we have teaches us something. We just have to be keen to learn the lesson. A lot of times we look to have positive experiences because we want to enjoy ourselves. We want to be entertained. We want this to make us happy. But life isn't all about being happy. Yes, most of us want to be happy, and there's nothing wrong with being happy. But life and this experience is encompassed in more than just happiness. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. And oftentimes, the most growth, the most evolution, the most lessons learned don't come necessarily from the positive experiences or the experiences that we would deem as positive. Not all the time, not necessarily. Usually, they come from the uncomfortable situations, the hard lessons, the painful experiences, and if we allow those what we would deem as negative experiences to overrun us, and we don't allow ourselves to find the lesson in that experience, then it's to our detriment. Because in my personal summation, the way I see things, I don't see things as good and bad. Generally, I think that good and bad is perceptual. Now, by me being a human being, having my own ego, my own experiences, there's definitely things that I would personally say this is bad or good and bad based on my experience, my personal self, and my personal ego experiential. But thinking in a general objective aspect, if you're able to imagine beyond your immediate experience and understand or have a concept of the higher concepts, if you will, that good and bad really doesn't exist. Good and bad doesn't exist. It is totally perceptual, even within those situations that we would call bad or negative, for lack of a better phrase. It's all about how you look at it. You can choose to look at it as, oh man, this sucks. I'm in traffic. I'm in this long traffic, and I'm like, it's 10-minute hold up. But what you're not aware of is that if not for that 10-minute hold up, if you weren't stuck in traffic, had you been at the destination or the spot that you wanted to at the time that you wanted to, something catastrophic could have happened. You could have gotten into a car accident. Somebody could have been, mugging somebody, and you could have been collateral damage. There's a number of different things that we have no idea, no control of, no way of predicting, what is and what would or what could be. All we know is what we believe we want and what we think we're trying to do. So a situation that may immediately seem negative or immediately seem adverse to what we want may actually be in our favor, maybe actually to our benefit. It's all about how we choose to perceive that experience and that event.